Alright guys, today we're playing the Pedestrian. It's a new game released on Steam just recently, and I would say it's an indie puzzle game. A little bit different than what you'd expect. It reminds me a little bit of what gameplay kind of unraveled. I don't know if you ever played that, but it's a puzzle game where I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of neat. You traverse areas through signs, and you'll see. So right now you can see I'm a little squibbly dot, and there's an arrow pointing to the right. So I just walk over this way or roll over this way, and I can pick either being a boy or a girl. So I'll pick boy here today. And now I'm a person that can move through on the sheet of paper. So the point of the game here is that we're traversing scenes and solving puzzles to get through them. So like always, see this black exit door here on the right. We're trying to move across the scenes here, so it kind of looks like we might be in a doctor's office waiting room. So we run into some situations here where, see the little puzzle piece, where all of a sudden we're doing a puzzle. So the puzzle piece there is an indication. So what we're going to do is connect these two doors together, and you notice once they successfully connect, the other door on the other side opens. We're going to hit F, and then we can walk through and go to the next exit door here and keep going. So we keep holding the right key on our keyboard. We can jump with a space. And there's some platforming here sometimes. Now we're out in the alley. Look, we're on the sign, the Pedestrian. You see the sign or the game name right there. But what's really neat is we're solving puzzles within a scene, but we're actually, there's a little more to it than that. So we're signs on a wall, traversing signs on a wall, or signs here and there, but we're going through scenes, and I think that's kind of the part of the magic of this game. The actual gameplay is pretty simple, but we're actually traversing areas that you wouldn't necessarily expect to see here in this kind of a game. So this one's got ladders, so basically what we need to do is connect the two. If you notice, see, connect them and the ladders extend, so that way we can go through these scenes. But the one thing you can't do, see how this line turns into a dotted line? That means it won't work. So we gotta make sure that they're solid lines here, so you kind of have to have them lined up to a point. And there we go. So through another scene, and they have tutorials here, like see the TV screen here talking about ladders, show you up and down, that kind of thing. This one here, you can use a ladder, and that's so this sign here on the left, so this one on the left is immovable, so we move these other two signs, there we go, down the ladder across onto the next scene. So now we're on a door, and now we're in an actual warehouse. So you see up here we're on the sign along the top, see boxes moving in the background. You can actually see a future puzzle down on the railing back here. It's kind of neat. So these dotted lines you can jump through. I'll keep on going to the right here. So this introduces, right here is keys. We're going to use E to pick up the key. Doors here that have the two dots on them, that's a key-based door. So we'll head to the left, and you look, we pass through into the background. And now another puzzle. So this one here, notice there's a door in the bottom here that needs a key. There's a key here. So the trick is when we're exiting on this tile. So we're going to go over here. Basically what we're going to do is grab the key. So go in here, grab the key, jump up across, go in the door, go through the locked door, and go up the ladder. Here we go. And if you hold down, you go through these dotted platforms, and to use the key you just walk into the door and it does it automatically. If I can hold on here, I didn't attach the two. Alright, so then we move on to the next scene. You notice we're further into the factory, and you can see parcels moving along, or boxes moving along there. So so we're into another puzzle. So now we need the key on the top, and there's 2 doors on the sides here, but this one, notice this tile, the ladder's too high in the air. So basically what we want to do is go through this door, go down this ladder because we can't get back up it, and then line those up. But we're gonna have to move these over, so that's, notice the solid black line. So that should work. So we're gonna go up this platform. What I really like is we're playing signs on a fence, but if you notice, background is actually where the action's at. Yes, we're doing a puzzle and what have you, but it's kind of neat that they incorporate this into scenes. We continuously move through this factory here, so in some respects I like this. It does make you think, but it's a little more relaxing. Like there's no, so far anyway, there hasn't been any real challenges that could kill us. You notice this one, the fan here is blowing and the sign's moving. So what you can do too, it shows you if you hit F for puzzles, it'll show you that this switch works on this piston or elevator or whatever it might be. So we're going to use E to move that, jump on here, and it'll take us back up, and then we'll move on to the next view here. So this, if we push F, you notice, look, so this switch works on this piston, that switch works on that one, this switch on this one, this switch on that one. So it's just a matter of doing things in the right order. So this will give us access over here. Push that so that this elevator goes down. Push this so this one goes down. Oops, down and up. So we can reach a switch. And we'll go across the warehouse, that can be noticed. You can see all the way down. Like, they've done a very good job in terms of areas here. So here's another puzzle. So I feel like we need to turn these 2 switches on. So we'll hook these 2 up here. Turn on that switch, this one to that switch. See if that works. So we're gonna go down here, turn this one on. So we need to be able to get all the way up here. I think I did it backwards. Yep. Let's try this again. This needs to go over here. This needs to go over here. It'll reset the level because we're changing the connections here. So we want to turn this, the one on the left, on first. Over here, turn this one on. The nice thing too is if you don't quite get it the first time, you can always redo it. Not like you have limited lives or limited time. So we're going to jump on this moving elevator onto this piston and keep going. So, and there are challenges, like you see the saw blade over to the left, you think, oh, nothing's hurt me so far, you walk into it, oops, you're dead. So we don't want to do that. Elevators are up and down. We'll keep going here. I'm actually going to stop here, so this gives you an idea of the Pedestrian, what to expect. It's a indie puzzle game where you're actually traversing signs through scenery, and I think the big thing is it makes you think. It's challenging but not so hard that you'll get frustrated, and it's a great way to spend a little bit of time. The music is relaxing, like you can hear it right now. And it's just I think a really good game. I'm really impressed with it. I've played it a little bit now and I really quite like it. So if you have any questions or comments or thoughts on this game, leave them in the comments section below. And otherwise, thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.